I'm Matt Bichard in Seattle for NAREIT's 2018 ESG Forum. Joining me today is Daniele Horton, Head of Sustainability for Parkway Inc.'s portfolio. Daniele, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, Parkway's entire portfolio is based in Houston, which, as everyone knows, suffered a devastating hurricane last year. Can you talk about what that event said about the company's resiliency efforts?
I think we learned a lot from that event, but it was at least we were prepared for it. One of the things that we did as part of our resilience strategies was to do a big risk assessment for the portfolio, so we really understand some of the things we're facing to prepare. And the interesting thing is that obviously we've had many other hurricanes before, which also taught us very valuable lessons in staying prepared, and that knowledge came in very handy with Hurricane Harvey. So and our response to it. So some of the adjustments that we did to be better prepared for that was the installation of floodgates at all our major underground garages. We also had an engineer's disaster planning team, and our prevention plans also called for widespread use of dewatering pumps in low-lying areas, and we also had constant portfolio-wide on-site maintenance during the hurricane itself, and that alone helped us prevent a lot of bigger issues because we had people on the ground that could see issues as they were happening and were remediating those on the go. So.
Now, waste management may not be one of the most glamorous sustainability topics, but it really is a critical part of a company being a good environmental steward. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about what efforts Parkway has made in this area?
We really wanted to focus on not only increasing our diversion rates and recycling rates, but also reducing our operating expenses from waste. And in that also would help us achieve our goal to achieve a 75% recycling rate by 2023. So we really did a big project of evaluating all our existing management processes and recycling infrastructure at our properties, and also we looked at the waste and hauling contracts at all our buildings. So as part of this effort, we replaced a lot of antiquated trash bins with modern trash compactors. We expanded the use of cardboard balers. We also drastically expanded our waste tracking capabilities to include a lot more things that we weren't tracking before, and that also helped us increase our diversion rates. So in 2017 alone, we were able to increase our diversion rates by 20%, which I think was pretty remarkable. So we're really pleased with the results of those efforts.
How does health and well-being, both in terms of tenants as well as employees, factor into Parkway's ESG efforts?
I think health and well-being is becoming a big topic, and it's very important. It's something that I think tenants really care about. So we took also, we're making that a high priority issue for us. We're working, for example, very closely with our HR group. We've developed a comprehensive health and well-being guide and policy that deals with a lot of different stakeholders, ranging from building occupants to our employees and the community at large. And we started doing a lot of measures, such as we've been enhancing a lot of our fitness centers to increase physical activity at the properties. We've also increased our offerings of healthier food choices. So some of our properties now have a lot more options in terms of being able to eat healthier food options. We've also, some of the things we're bringing that's really interesting is we're offering some kind of health and well-being related classes at some of our properties, like yoga classes and things to our tenants, and I think that has been very popular. I think they really appreciate, and it's important to, when you are making those initiatives at your properties, to really communicate that with your tenants and let them know that you have those resources available to incentivize them to do more physical activity and really leverage those resources at the property. Another thing that we're looking at from the health and well-being perspective is FitWell certifications, to really more, from what we looked, we're already doing a lot of those strategies. So it's really to get third-party validation for a lot of those initiatives that we're already implementing at our properties.
Right. Daniele, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
For more on ESG-related issues, be sure to visit NAREIT's website, REIT.com.